Hi, everyone.
We all need adults, apparently.
Nick's HIV positive.
Oh my god.
Guys, I got a chivy.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Cinema Dash, and I'm Gabs.
And I'm Deej.
And today is a very special episode because we have guests.
We have some special guests.
Yeah.
Our good friends from tiedievids.
Good friends.
Hi, guys.
Hi, I'm Nick.
We have Nick, and we also have, who just
Just
introduced
said my
himself.
name.
And,
Wow.
and last but not least, actually, yeah, the least, is Andrew.
Hey!
Whoa!
Because he's the shortest. I think.
Yeah.
Not even 30 seconds
Yeah.
in the episode, we're already throwing shade.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, more than 30 seconds because, Nick still has HIV.
Hi.
Oh, believe me, you'll find out what that's about
Yeah.
after
What?
the editing's done.
What? Oh, no.
So you guys are our first guests ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so honored.
This is us returning the favor
I'm
for
so
having.
sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance.
I mean, you're like the last line of defense we had.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we called up Brad Pitt, and we also called up, like, Martin Scorsese, and they were just like,
Sorry,
no.
Not this week.
Yeah, not this week.
Yeah, we're busy.
I'm too busy being, good
Brad
at what we do.
Pitt.
We're too busy, not
Adopting
being on your
kids.
channel.
Brad Pitt's too busy adopting kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt's too busy.
Scorsese's too busy being
Too busy selling out a
Jewish.
Snickers commercial.
selling out.
Doctors are gonna make the final cut.
All right, so we all saw a movie this
Well,
weekend.
Well,
Not
all
together.
of it. Yeah, not together.
Us,
Point
me,
that out.
Nick, and Gabs did, and
Oh,
Andrew,
Oh, wow.
And,
Da-
and
and
Andrew's
Andrew,
and Andrew's a little bit of a
the
dick.
black sheep over
Yeah.
there.
Is it
Douche.
because I'm white?
But wait, what?
Yes.
Are we reviewing
Actually,
that
yes.
he's the only white guy here? Oh wait,
Hashtag cinema dash so white.
Yeah.
so white it blinds my eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whiter
pretty
than
much.
the Oscars.
Whiter than the Oscars.
Oh,
We are whiter than the Oscars.
And technically, 4 white guys just sitting in the basement recording an episode.
naked. Oh wait, no one else
Oh,
is.
we were supposed to leave that out, Nick. Damn it.
Gosh.
I mean,
Darn.
You should have put it in the contract.
Gosh, darn. Just hear this zipper just slowly zipping out.
Damn it.
So yeah, we all saw Deadpool.
Yeah.
My favorite superhero ever.
I think
Yeah.
probably one of the more anticipated movies of this year.
Yeah, definitely one of
honestly.
the more anticipated movies this year. I would say it's probably the early in the year, the most anticipated film of early in the year. I would say
Of the first half.
of the first half of the year.
Yeah.
first quarter.
First quarter,
because
2016.
First quarter.
May is when Civil War's coming out, and I feel like
True,
that's,
true.
But then
that's
March-
pretty-
March is
That's
also
gonna be
that shit
pretty.
everywhere.
And
Yeah.
next month is Batman vs Superman
Yes, yes, it
too.
is.
So I guess we call it the first sixth.
Oh, the first 38th.
Carry the one.
Carry the one.
Just
Dude, I'm getting a remainder of 5. Like, I'm doing this division wrong.
It's the most anticipated of the first February. All right,
Yeah, first February.
just
Most anticipated film of the month.
sure.
Let's keep it
sure.
that. Let's keep it that.
I mean,
It's a
like,
movie.
It's a movie.
guys,
It's a
there was
movie.
a movie came out this month. Did you
That's
hear?
it. That's
So,
it.
yeah.
It was a thing. Let's leave it at that.
There we go. So, going into this movie, I was a little worried because, it's my favorite superhero. I've only read 2 full series of comics. I've read Daredevil because he's my other favorite, and I've read Deadpool, and I'm a huge fan of both of them. And I really like Daredevil, the Netflix show. So I was really I was a little wary going into this, but I was happy that I got the R rating. And what did you guys think when you first heard about it?
Well, I wasn't allowed in because I'm not 18.
Oh.
I was carded.
Damn it. No, it was freaking awesome. Am I allowed to curse, by the way? Because if I'm not,
I mean, yeah, nobody will.
okay.
Yeah, just,
no, I meant for your
It's
channel.
free flowing language.
Have you not listened to our channel? We could every other goddamn
Yeah.
session.
Yeah,
The-
maybe if you
the
watch
Jersey
people's
comma.
content.
The Jersey.
The Jersey comma. Fuck. Instead of saying
Yeah,
I just say fuck.
Yeah, we
fuck,
just, I was at the store, I was getting eggs, some milk.
Some fucking
I
eggs.
got some fucking bread. I got
can't
bread.
wait.
And I got
Fucking,
fucking
yeah.
soup. Yeah.
Eggs, bread, and soup.
Yeah.
That's what everybody.
And
And
some
then my
fucking
fucking
supermarket for.
mom called me.
It's all of a sudden I just heard this faint Anthony, what you and I was just I'm sorry, mom.
But going into this movie, I was kind of worried as well, just because I was the trailer. I saw the trailer, and it was pretty funny. I just hope that it wasn't that wasn't all the funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of movies that cut their trailers to show you exactly all the scenes that are
Yeah.
gonna be funny, and that's it. This movie I had this feeling that like they were gonna show the same funny scenes each time, just so when you got into the movie, you were like, "Holy shit, there's more funny parts," you know, like, than just what they showed in the trailer.
And I think they did a pretty good job, some pretty good jobs with the 2 trailers that came out, because like they showed pretty much the same thing, albeit like with a little bit like new scenes, but like. What they showed was only like a very, very small portion of what the actual movie is. So I think they felt like a really good job.
They showed more of the origin story of him and like some of like the like kind of like middle quality funny stuff in the movie.
Actually,
that's all like the first half too.
No, I was gonna say like, I like how they showed on the trailer like. It made it seem like those were big parts of the movies, but it ended up being like those were small parts of the bigger picture.
Yeah, like it was like the first half an hour.
Yeah, like the origin story was like it was cool how they did like the flashbacks of it into like you know how like he was in literally the one scene and he kept just flashing back to like his entire origin story.
Right,
I thought that was really cool how they did that because I didn't know if they were gonna like start it out where he was Wade Wilson, you know, like and he finds out he has cancer. Like I didn't know how they were gonna play it out. I was kind of worried about that because, you know, some superhero movies, they don't play out that well. They don't, like, you know, they try to do the origin story and the, like, first picture all in the same movie. Like, and they did it really well. Like, how,
I would agree with that.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so let's give the audience a little, like, little story synopsis, I guess. So
it's about Deadpool.
It's about Deadpool.
Deadpool's
It's an origin story. It's
plot twist about Superman.
Imagine like
hi,
throw
I'm
everybody
Superman.
off. Hi, I'm Superman. Pleasure to meet you. It's Ryan Reynolds. It's like oh shit.
Oh fuck, wrong movie.
Spoilers: he breaks the fourth wall.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Oh my god.
So what did everybody think of the movie?
I very much enjoyed it. I consider it to be my favorite Marvel movie.
I fucking loved it. Like I mentioned before, Deadpool's my favorite superhero, and holy shit, they did right by him. I would say. They did right by him.
As a man who normally doesn't really care that much about superhero movies,
let's talk about that too.
Yeah,
this is like the third. This is like the third superhero movie.
Let's just this piece of shit.
Let's all go on this side of the table and just leave him over here.
Okay, looks like I'm
pointing
walking
and accuse
home.
about things that may or may not be true.
But yeah, anyway, I thought it was fucking fantastic. Like, I walked out of it was one of the first movies that I was actually excited to go and see. Like, I saw the trailer of it, and I was like, I want to see that. And I was not disappointed in the slightest.
Like, I put it like this. There are movies that I am excited to see, but then there's movies that I'm excited to actually pay the money to see. You know what I mean? Like, like there's
not pirated movies.
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of movies that I am like I want to see really badly, but like I'm like I don't really feel like paying for this. You know, like this movie, I was willing to pay however much to go see it in theaters.
That's
like,
why it's called illegal streaming.
I would suck dick.
What?
That's what's called putlocker.com.
This video is brought to you by just illegal torrenting. No, but like
torrent ad right on the top corner.
No, because like I put it this way, like
YouTube
I
on
was
fire.
I was talking to someone who also saw it, and I was like, I really want to see it again. They were like, I don't know if I want to put out the money. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I will put out $40 to see it 4 more times. Like, you know, like because each time you're gonna see more, you're gonna like hear more. Like because you could not catch everything in the first. Like just the amount of like
definitely.
Like,
There's a
was
lot
extremely
Deadpool is
fast-paced,
like he's known for being that quick-witted, like just saying stuff like boom, 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 like keeps talking, and also like there's visuals all over the screen of like stuff that you're just gonna miss. Like, and they said I remember hearing that apparently there was 127 Easter eggs in total in the entire movie. Like,
Jesus.
and
Yeah,
like
it's
there's no
ridiculous.
way you can catch all 127.
No.
Like I was watching a YouTube channel the other day, like who caught like a lot of them, but they were like, yeah, I saw it like 4 times and I'm still missing a lot of them. And I was like, okay,
I saw it 4 times, but I just keep getting the same one over and over.
What's going on here? But yeah, this movie is definitely like super fast paced. Like I remember, I saw it twice. I saw it opening night with some friends from work, and then I saw it.
Dick. Sorry, what?
I mean, I guess I have one, but like, and then I saw it with Nick and Ant, and the second time I watched it, I was noticing a lot more stuff. Like when Anthony pointed out the B. Arthur tank top he was wearing, like that was hilarious. And there was a bunch of dicks just thrown out, like just spread around throughout the movie. Like that was hilarious.
I was gonna say, like we were sitting together, and all of a sudden I would just hear you go.
Actually, we weren't. That was just two people that.
I was in the far left corner. Nick was in the front.
I was next to the fire exit. I didn't see safety. I actually didn't see the movie. Just next to.
I just sat next to the fire exit. Like that's what I was
heard
doing.
it.
No, I kept.
It sounded funny.
I kept hearing you say like, "Oh my god, I didn't see that the first time." Like I just kept hearing you say. I was like, "That's kind of cool." Like how
really
like
being fucking annoying with that.
yeah, fuck you. I didn't hear half the things. Now I'm gonna go see it by myself. Dick.
Remember when Deadpool said, "Oh, I didn't see that the first time."
I'm gonna go see it by myself. They could just like hear my voice like. Oh my
god! just where is he?
Just like my face is like a hollow, like it just like fades in, and just like coming around.
Shit. Like, I'm halfway through the movie, all of a sudden, like you just lean in, just like I didn't see it the first time. Dick, motherfucker!
Turn around, there's nobody in the back, like
there's no one in the theater at all, it's just me, just like.
You have to get escorted out.
It's like, all right, I can't wait to see this movie all by myself and have no one like interrupt it for me. Like halfway through the movie, you get a text like.
I didn't see it the first time.
I didn't see it the first time.
Asterisk time.
I'm in my room torrenting it, just like all of a sudden you're just like sitting on my bed eating popcorn. I didn't see it the first time.
Skype call.
Just how do you keep doing this?
Yeah, Deadpool's just like, oh, I just turned this guy into a fucking kebab. Just, yeah, hey, Deej, what's up? I didn't see that. Fuck off!
I try exiting it, doesn't exit out. I see you trying to exit out. I didn't see it the first time.
What's that one horror movie that takes place all on like a Skype call?
Oh, Unfriended.
Unfriended.
You know, it's a quick sidetrack. I saw that for the first time maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Unfriended?
Yeah, Unfriended. And I have to say it wasn't too bad.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, it's based on a true story where I was locked in a Skype call in my room with nothing but my penis and a mouse. And I was like, well,
it was just
here we go.
Stranger. It's based on your experience on Chat Roulette, actually.
Yeah, Chat Roulette, it's pretty much. But no, actually, I really enjoyed that movie. It was pretty original, I would say, in its concept.
Well, I mean,
and it was like extremely low budgeted.
I didn't expect it.
I expected it to be a low budget, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to Deadpool. So let's talk about what we did.
Going back on your thing, like how crowded was your theater when you went to go see it?
It was okay. It wasn't packed.
Like
basically, I'd say that all the good seats were taken. So like there was a cluster of people in the middle.
Yeah.
And then there were like a good amount of people in like the side seats.
Yeah, because kind of going back on what you said, like we didn't catch everything the first time just because everyone in the movie was enjoying it and laughing at it as well.
Yeah.
So there's just the absolute uproar of hilarity and just laughs, just kind of like blocked all of it. Which is like the only bad thing I can say about this movie was the fact that everyone enjoyed it too much. The fact I can't
too good. Hey, God damn it, it was too good.
It was so good.
Damn you, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw it. I saw it in a packed house, and like everybody was laughing, and then there would just be like 3 more jokes, and everybody would still be laughing at the first joke, and I was just like, I'd really like to hear what he had to say about
probably
killing someone,
or possibly B.
Which leads into the I didn't notice it the first time.
I didn't notice it the first time. Yeah, cut to the entire skit we just did before. So let's talk about what we did like about the movie. Let's talk about what we like about the movie.
What not did I like
My
about
favorite line when he pops his head out and goes, "Hi!"
Hi! Hey!
And just fires.
Hi!
I will from now on wear red shirts with brown pants. Just like
this guy wears brown pants.
He has the right idea. He wore his brown pants.
And that's what I really liked about the movie, that it was like super quotable. Yeah. Like how we're doing it right now. Like I just loved how quotable it was. I would say almost to the point of like Anchorman or like Step Brothers. Or something like
it's
that.
gonna be.
I would say it's like one of those.
And I think it will be one of those movies. Everyone like enjoys it. There's no like no one doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But very rarely you'll find the person that doesn't like it.
You know what I look at it as?
But that person's just gonna be like one of those like dicks that's just like a film purist, and he's just like,
I didn't like Deadpool because the cinematography was a little it was too crude. The cinematography was too washed out.
The CGI wasn't up to par.
Up to par.
It was, by the way, for a $55 million budget. The CGI was really great.
No, oh my God! Can we all point out?
Literally,
can we all point out that like the opening credits were one of my favorite parts?
Oh yeah, the opening credits.
Like I'm expecting like like Ryan Reynolds films, you know, like whoever's in it, and she goes like a Hollywood, like what did it say, a hot guy?
It was like produced by some asshats.
Yeah.
Directed by an overpaid tool.
Like starring a CGI character.
And an overly gratuitous cameo.
Yeah.
The moody teen.
Yeah, the Moody Team.
And
A
by
hot
the real
chick.
heroes.
Yeah.
The writers, the real
Real
heroes.
heroes. Yeah, that was, like it's really cool stuff like
Directed
that.
by an overpaid asshole.
Yeah, and it's like they do that in the comics too,
Yeah.
where it's like they like do the intro panels. It's like written by some dick bag or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like stupid stuff like that. But like I'm just really glad that they took that like out of the comics and like
Yeah.
actually translated
It
it.
actually caught me off guard because I was like, oh, okay, well they're gonna go and do the intro credits because I'm not gonna fucking bother reading these. And
Yeah.
like a minute in, I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't say Ryan
It doesn't
Reynolds.
say Ryan Reynolds.
I'm like,
Did anyone else see that? That wasn't Ryan Reynolds. You just turn around.
Ryan
Did
Reynolds-
anyone not see that?
Did you notice that the first time?
Where's Ryan Reynolds?
Did you see that the first time, huh?
You're just like here in the back. You just hear like all the way in the back, just like noise. It's Ryan Reynolds.
No, but like, I just love all the Easter eggs in that. How they had like the Us Weekly, like sexiest man of the year. was
Yeah,
Ryan
it was like
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the picture of Green Lantern in his wallet. Yeah, like
Yeah, I loved all
just stuff
the
like
digs
that.
at Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just like,
Yo.
when you think about it, it really sucks for Ryan Reynolds because he's portrayed two extremely iconic superheroes and both were just massacred.
Yeah.
But now that he has the chance to like finally like play
Redeem
a character,
himself.
redeem himself,
Yeah.
they just did it so well.
Yeah.
And, like, they just make fun of old Deadpool. and,
Only now he's
Green
only
Lantern.
going to be known as Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which is what I love about it. Like they're
Yeah.
never gonna reference him as Green Lantern anymore.
Yeah.
Or like
Except for me. I actually kind of liked Green Lantern.
Shut the fuck up.
He's always going to be Ben
Anthony.
Wilder to
Look,
me.
we've been
He's always gonna
doing
be
this
Ben
for a
Wilder.
while. We've been doing this for about I don't know, maybe a year so far.
It will be.
And this is it will be a year next month. And I think it's time to have you off the show.
You're being.
Oh,
You're voted off the
You're
island.
pulling a
Only
Game
Dick and
Grumps
Andrew
on
are
us.
gonna be,
You're pulling a Game Grumps.
Put on the Game Grumps. Sorry, dude.
You're voted off the
Oh,
island.
you're voted off the island.
I'm gonna give me your torch.
It was just an honest opinion of mine.
Just like get the fuck out.
It was wrong.
It was a wrong opinion.
Wrong.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on the internet.
I also love.
Naive.
This will be on the internet.
I love the digs that.
Naive.
The digs at the other Deadpool that he played as
Yeah,
like
one-
how he had a little action figure
That's
of
my
him.
most prized possession.
It's so-
Like,
oh my god.
but I also love how someone pointed out that technically speaking, X-Men Days of Future Past actually made that, like, actually canceled out that movie. Like, technically speaking, they canceled out X-Men Wolverine Origins, like, because it canceled out everything about, like, the X-Men universe. Did you see X-Men Days of Future Past?
I did, yeah.
How it canceled out the entire, like, universe of all that. And it's like,
Yeah,
can we also say that it kind of canceled out X-Men Origins?
Well, it's definitely canceled out Origins, but
yeah.
how did it cancel out Days of Future Past?
No,
No,
Days of
Future
Future Past
Past
canceled out all those.
It canceled out the original 3 and everything that came
Yeah.
around that
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah.
Like, technically speaking, Deadpool, like, he didn't become that because of all this crap. Like,
Yeah.
like.
So wait. So
They're,
like
like-
the original X-Men, like X-Men 1, X-Men 2, and then X-Men Last Stand,
Never happened.
never happened because
Never
of Days of Future Past.
Yes.
I don't understand that. How like
Because Days of Future Past, like,
Because you know how they
canceled
did
out all that.
Yeah, you know how they did all the time traveling stuff and like
Yeah.
all like the
yeah. So like wait. So then I guess First Class would be like the start of the series then.
Technically
Technically,
speaking.
yes.
So and then so it would be First Class,
Well-
and then it would go to Days of Future Past. Oh wait. So like in X-Men First Class, and then Days of Future Past happens, and they go back in time to get McAvoy and
yeah, if you remember
everybody.
If you remember
And then they go back into the present and kill all the Sentinels and stuff like that.
If you remember the first
Okay, that makes sense.
If you remember
Okay,
the first
I
part
got
of the movie, they sent Wolverine back in time
Yeah.
to help
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
to help them stop the creation of Sentinels.
Yes.
That changes everything.
Yeah.
The fact that the Sentinels aren't made literally changes
Changes.
the entire universe.
Because remember,
Wow.
remember
Yeah.
this,
I never, yeah, see, like I never
Yeah.
knew that.
I think it was the second or third movie. They had like the beginning sequence was them training against a Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So-
Yes. That. But if you notice, also like in the final scene of X-Men: Days of Future Past, Cyclops, Jean Grey's there. Like people who died off in
Yeah.
the original series, like
Yeah.
are there.
Halle Berry's back. You know,
Yeah.
all the original cast members were there.
yeah.
Like literally.
And that's
people-
like what I didn't get to when I was watching Days of Future Past. Like, why the hell is Storm here?
Yeah, because they can't. Because literally they stopped the creation of the Sentinels. Yeah. Like it's
Wow,
really weird
okay.
to think. Like I just love how like Can we also take the Easter egg in Deadpool, going back to Deadpool, just how he goes, like, you're going to see the professor. McAvoy or Stewart?
Yeah, it was awesome. That's another thing I really liked about this movie. The fourth wall breaks.
Oh,
they
yeah.
weren't too gratuitous.
No.
Yeah.
Like, they were there at just the right time.
Yeah.
Like, when Deadpool was, like, introducing, like, himself, he's like, oh, hi, you're in
Yeah.
my movie now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just sucked Wolverine's balls to get my own movie.
No, literally, he says that, though. Like, that's the best part.
I
Like,
sucked someone's balls and it rhymes with Pulverine. Pulverine.
No, but it's true, like, because they pointed out, like, Deadpool knows he's in a movie, but
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds doesn't. And I just love how they put in that distinction that, like, Wade Wilson has no idea that he's in a movie, but Deadpool does.
yeah, exactly.
Just
It's
like,
so
all
awesome.
just all those fourth wall breaks.
And that's, I really think that's why Deadpool a comedic and, like, movie character. Like,
yeah. And then I remember the one part when he's being dragged by Colossus. He's like, remember 127 hours? Spoilers!
Yeah, he cuts his own hand off. Yeah, that was awesome.
Then he's with the baby hand, just like,
Yeah,
I bet it feels
huge in this.
I think we all agree that the best fourth wall breaking was when he goes to the school. He's like, you know, you guys think that if you live in such a big house, you have more X-Men.
Yeah,
It's
just
like, yeah, it's like,
oh,
it's like the studio could only afford to hire 2 X-Men. That's why.
just that was fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I will say the two that they had, I freaking love.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Colossus was such a good character in this movie, and so is Negasonic Teenage Warhead,
I
which
freaking
was
love
really
her.
cool to
Still a
see.
mouthful to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I freaking
which
love
was
that
like
chick.
super cool to see because Negasonic Teenage Warhead is like a really it's like a B-list comic book character.
Yeah.
I mean, look
And
at
they
her name.
changed like all her powers and
Can we
stuff
just
like
call her
that.
NTW?
We can call her NTW, that's fine.
Can we also
Or
point
like
out that she's hot
Negasonic.
as shit?
Oh yeah, she's very attractive.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, is she of age?
Like-
Because like holy
She's
shit.
19. She's our age, 19.
Yes.
Like,
There's hope.
like
There's
You,
hope
you
for
hear
all.
that?
Yeah, if you're watching
If you're
this,
watching.
Negasonic Teenage
Brianna
Warhead, please call
Conrad.
me.
I'm DTF, bitch.
Oh my god.
no, I don't usually like women with
Automatically
short
gets
hair, but what I
slapped
do,
with
a
they're
copyright
really
claim.
attractive.
Yo, like she pulls off the short hair really
Yeah.
fucking well.
Yeah, no, she's very
Um,
attractive. But what I really liked, I she was such a cool part of the movie because
Yeah.
in the original comics, like she was a telepath.
Yeah.
But with the name like Negasonic Teenage Warhead, you have to like
Explode.
like you know what I mean? Like you have to like do
You have to,
something
like, you know,
related to your power.
Catch fire.
Yeah,
No, I
and then
just
she like goes like.
I think one of my favorite
explodes.
parts
All
about
huge shit.
Yeah, I just can't wait for the edit where like someone just puts in a fart sound. Right?
Oh my god, yeah, right.
no,
Whoops.
my favorite part about her was when she was in her whole like goth getup, and then she explodes the first time, and she stands up and she's in the X-Men suit.
Yeah,
so
that
it's
was
like
awesome.
it's like oh, so she's been in it the whole time, like you know, like but she wants to have her whole like teen angst.
Yeah, right. which is also really cool. Like Deadpool and like addresses the whole teenage
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, which
Yeah, which was awesome.
Yeah, when he, like,
I think
calls
we
it
could
out.
say the best part about this movie was definitely its comedy.
Oh my god.
And
yeah,
second to that is action
Oh,
because the action was
Oh, yeah.
outstanding.
like
The whole last action sequence is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
and, like, can we point out the fact that it wasn't over the top? Like this movie, Deadpool is considered like an over the top character. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
in
yeah.
all the
Yeah.
comics, his video game, like he does everything to the extreme. And I like how they didn't take it that far because like then all of a sudden you're playing into like where CGI like all of a sudden looks really freaking fake. You know, it's
Yeah.
like they played it to the fact that like
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
He shot 3 guys with one
no,
bullet
no,
in
no,
the
no.
head.
But here's the thing.
And then,
They-
and then
but,
also
like,
cut someone's head off, and then kick that said head into someone else's head.
But like, but I'm saying
that's
like,
funny.
but I'm
Yeah, it
saying
was funny. We all laughed
Yeah.
at it. Like,
That's not over the top.
No, I'm
No,
saying like where
Okay.
like
for Deadpool, it's not
it's
over the
really
top.
no. I'm saying like for Deadpool, that's nowhere near over
Yeah.
the top. Like
No.
like he can like the fact that you pointed out how they had to cut $7 million from the budget,
Yes.
and it was all the big scene with all the guns, and
Yeah.
how we ended up leaving that in the car. Like that could have been over the top. Like let's be honest here, him like just fucking blowing shit up everywhere. Like that could have been. They made that a really awesome scene where
Yeah.
like then he ends up spelling out Francis with the dead bodies.
That was
like,
so
like oh my
funny. Oh my
Like-
god! And I want to like talk about something else about this movie about just how clever it was.
yeah.
Like when like how you were mentioning before, they had to cut $7 million from the budget. I'm gonna put a spoiler tag on this episode anyway. So, there's this one scene where Deadpool assembles all of like every single gun that he has. And It's
Yeah.
like hundreds of guns, and he puts them all into this one big gym bag, right?
Yeah.
And he puts it in the car, and they drive to the They drive to the
Dope bender.
yeah, don't bender.
With the guy in the trunk.
Don't bender. Yeah, and they drive to the meeting place that he's gonna meet up with Ajax.
Yeah.
And
Whose name is also a brand of dish. So.
it was also
You're named after a dish soap.
Yeah, it's one of the best jokes.
Your
so yeah,
name is Francis.
they drive to this.
Francis. I pulled the tag off your shirt when you took it to the laundry.
Oh,
So they drive. Yeah, so they drive to this place, right? And they all get out. Everything looks all so cool, and then they play this joke off so well, where it's like when you figure out they cut $7 million from the budget, they're just like the Negasonic Teenage Warhead's like, "Where's your gun bag?" And he's like, "Shit!" And he's like
on the
flipping
phone.
out. He's on the phone with
Just,
Dope Hitter. He's like, "Where's my
walking.
gun bag?" and stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh, it's in the car or whatever."
And then he crashes. In the
Yeah, and it
phone.
was such like a really like they didn't have to do that at all. They could have
No.
just like broke continuity and could have just went along with the action scene.
Yeah.
But they actually did something really clever and I think really well written into
Yeah.
the script that actually made it funny. Like
Yeah.
it just added another.
To be honest, I totally forgot about the gun bag.
Really?
It's like, oh yeah, he had guns.
See, I noticed.
Yeah, I
it.
remember you were just like, "What the hell's his gun bag?" Like,
Yeah, I noticed it like as you walked out because I thought back to earlier when he's just like, "Fuck, I forgot my ammo pouch."
Yeah.
It's like it's the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Where's his bag?"
Oh.
And then it's like, but it's like all like this hype up going on. Like X gonna give it to you is like playing in the
Gonna Give It
background,
To You.
and everyone else is going like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And then it's
But
like pretty much
I-
like you could put in like a record scratch right there. And it's like shit.
I fucking love how Negasonic Teenage Warhead. It's like this whole intense scene where he's walking up and she just looks at him just like, "You moron!" Like, just shit. I'm sorry, but that scene where he only had 12 bullets was freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was
How
outstanding.
each bullet had like the number on it.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, like I'm gonna enjoy this movie.
from like an action standpoint, it was absolutely incredible. But from like also like a film like technical
Yeah.
standpoint, like the editing was on par.
Yeah.
Everything about that, the editing, the VFX, Ryan Reynolds' performance, like just everything about that whole scene just
Yeah.
really just worked. Like
And
everything worked.
it set up
That was
Deadpool as an awesome character, and it set up like what kind of character he was. Because
Yeah.
the one part where all of a sudden he shoots the one dude like 3 times, he goes like 4, 3,
Like,
2.
yeah.
Damn
Worth
it.
it.
Worth it. Like I thought that was really cool because Deadpool is known for kind of overreacting at some points.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
like definitely overreacting
Yeah.
and like taking his anger out, and like it showed off well in that first scene.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I also really like how they animated his eyes on the
Yeah,
mask.
that
That
was-
just gives so much like more depth to his character. Like when
Yeah.
Ajax escapes the first time, he was like, and like the eyes just expand. And it was so funny. He's like,
I remember seeing a picture online of like him with the CGI, the dots around it, and I was like, oh, like I wonder if that's gonna work out. And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay,
It
I'm
worked
happy.
out.
I'm happy. Yep,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
Because you notice like with a mask on, you look at movies kind of like Spider-Man or like that, like where they don't animate it.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Spooderman.
Spider-
I need pictures of Spider-Man.
Pics. What?
Spider-Man.
Like, and you know how they don't do that, and like you don't get the real emotion, but like you get it from different aspects. You guys are,
We just want pictures of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man now. We're talking about Spider-Man.
J.K.
but, like-
Simmons.
Peter, I need you in fighting photos, but I need Spider-Man in them. Let's go.
But like Deadpool, he's not known for taking off his mask because of all his like,
Yeah.
because his
He ugly.
deformity.
His
He ugly as
testicle.
shit. He's a testicle too. So they needed that emotion from his mask, and I thought it was like, they played that off really
like
well.
an avocado.
Fucked an
an
older
avocado.
avocado, but it was like a anger fuck.
Yeah, but it was like the only catharsis they would have was hate fucking. Like it's not even.
Like, they didn't want anything violent. They just want, that's the only thing they had.
Oh my god.
Another thing,
TJ Miller.
Another thing I really liked about the movie was the amount of improv.
Yeah.
Like, because I was reading an article with the director, or an interview with the director, and he was like, I encouraged like scenes between Wade or Ryan Reynolds and TJ Miller for I encouraged improv. And I think it really worked out well because
Yeah.
you could tell, like, you could definitely tell it was improv. Like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first scene when he finds out like what Ryan Reynolds looks like after like the whole thing, he's like, yeah, you
look
tell
like
it was
a
improv.
topographical
You like a
map
topographical
of
map of Utah,
Utah.
and stuff like that. It's like,
Like,
how
how
does
would
that?
you write
What,
that?
what does that look like?
You
You
look
know,
like
like,
Freddy Krueger fucked a topographical map.
yeah, it's like, how do you know what that looks like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Like-
like I feel like the improv went off really
And-
well because it was funny.
Yeah, no,
You know?
that was, you could definitely tell, and you can tell a lot of the scenes because in the different cuts of the movie, like, or in the trailers, like there was different jokes, like his name, or like when he's on the bed and what's her name, the chick.
Vanessa?
No, the chick.
His
like
girlfriend.
the strong chick.
Angel Dust.
Thank you. Also a drug. Like when
Point out also a drug.
when he goes, oh, you're gonna leave me here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell, but there was also another one of like you're gonna leave me here with Jose Consuerto.
There you go, yeah.
Like you can tell they definitely shot that a shitload of times. Like
Yeah.
just like they were like, let's pick the funniest ones. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
And less funny Rosie O'Donnell was hilarious.
Yeah. Like, and can I also say, I just love how they played off his sense of humor. Like when he was going through all the torture. Like it was, you know how Ajax, dish up. Like he goes like, the one thing that never lasts is your sense of humor. Squeeze me. And how the entire time he was like just proving him wrong. Like,
Yeah, it was awesome.
you know,
I want to talk about Ajax a little bit.
Yeah. Awesome. villain.
Ajax was pretty cool, I would
Yeah.
say. Like, the only thing is, like, he definitely fell into that, like, mustache twirler kind of villain. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Just watch
he's
them
just
all
he's
burn.
just bad for the bad. Yeah.
I got Jet Lady Tam with a railroad track.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like damsel in distress all thing. Yeah, you know, like the 1920s piano going around. So I just really liked. But what I did like is that they did him justice.
Yeah.
And like I remember when we were in the theater, like when they were Deadpool and Ajax were about to have like that final conversation, he pulls out the axes. I was like, oh my fucking god, he does the axes! Ah!
Yeah.
Because in the comics he uses
Yeah.
axes and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, they actually did the axes. But what I really like.
Ajax.
I will
Ajax.
fucking hate him.
I need to ask. I need to ask you a question.
Oh wow.
Could you please kill me for saying that?
Bye, Anthony.
There's a rack of kitchen knives over there, so help yourself. Like,
Also, we're recording in a different area if you happen to.
yeah, we are
heard it.
recording in a different area. If you couldn't tell by the high ceiling and the really shitty audio quality.
Yeah.
I still need an adult.
But, Andrew still needs an adult. Nick's still HIV positive. I'm still loud, and Anthony's still tall. So.
And Anthony's
There we
dead.
go. And Anthony's dead.
But I'm dead twice over.
He's voted off the island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
not
right.
only am I voted off the island, but I'm dead twice over.
Yeah. Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck.
Sunny side up.
But yeah, I just really liked Ajax, and I
But,
really
like-
like what they did with him.
And you know, I will say like every first movie of a series needs that kind of like
First villain. Like
yeah,
first
and
villain.
it was one of those things where it set it up perfectly for why he needed to kill him. You know, like it wasn't just like he's a bad guy
Not even
terrorizing.
kill him. Like he needed him for to recorrect the.
Oh yeah, true.
surgery.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Like
He's only
why he
can't
hated
fix
him.
that.
I should say.
No, like before, like.
But like that's
the
his
reason why he
reason to
wanted
get
to.
him.
I should say why he hated him. Like
Yeah.
that's like, and you know, like most superhero movies after the first one, it's like the bad guy doing things bad to the world, not necessarily directly to
Yeah,
the hero.
yeah.
The first one is always like that connected to the hero.
Yeah, it's
a little
definitely
bit.
a
it was-
personal connection.
Yeah, like it was that perfect. It was a great villain for that because it wasn't like the biggest villain in Deadpool history, and also it wasn't like who the fuck is this dude? You
Yeah,
know,
Like,
like
he's not
Exactly, yeah.
going around
Like-
destroying the city.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
like he was literally just like this bad guy who happened to like make super weapons for countries that wanted to win wars. You know, like literally it just like, and Deadpool got involved in that. Like that's what was kind of cool about it. You know, it wasn't just like who is this guy? Like why is Deadpool fighting him? You know, like
Yeah.
exactly.
I was really happy with the inclusion of his roommate, Blind Al. I wasn't expecting her to be in the movie, and I was really happy that she was in there. And it's like,
I fucking love that.
yeah, Blind Al was so freaking
when,
funny in
when
that
she's
movie.
building the freaking shelves and they're having the
Yeah.
arguments
They're
about
having the argument about
We're
all the
going with
IKEA, you know, all the IKEA furniture.
Oh my God,
She's like,
that-
I miss cocaine. That line was so
Wait, the
freaking
line. There's 120 grams of cocaine hidden in the apartment right next to the cure for
blind
blindness.
funny. Oh my god! When I,
I
first
hate
saw
you.
that, I was crying.
Yeah.
I was in tears about how funny that was.
Oh my god, their relationship was perfect.
Yeah,
Like,
really played well off each
You
other.
just-
Great chemistry.
And TJ Miller's just like, you want to get
You wanna
fucked
get
up?
fucked up? Yeah, that's again a really good thing about this movie is that every single character in this movie had chemistry with each other.
yeah.
Like even the scenes between Colossus and Deadpool, like
Deadpool.
Deadpool,
You have to not kill people, yes?
and he's
Oh
like,
my god, when he freaking
it's just
pukes
such
is the
great
best.
chemistry. Oh my god, yeah. And another again, I loved Colossus in this movie.
Yeah.
The
He was
dad
such a
figure.
dad, like
Yeah.
brother. He's
Yeah.
like, why don't you go be a big brother to somebody? Like, it was so perfect, and
Yeah.
like the way he described him. But like Colossus was such a great character in this
Yeah,
movie. I
he
really,
really
really
was.
liked him.
That final
And also his CGI was pretty good. I
Yeah,
would say.
I like the final speech at the end where he's just like, you
get
it was
4
so,
or 5
sometimes
moments.
so
No.
satisfying.
And
just being a good guy is just, the good thing to do, and just like, not killing people. It's just all about
What
being a
did
good
you
guy.
do?
He just straight up shoots Ajax in the head and he throws up.
Yeah,
and his throw up is all like metal and shit
Yeah.
like that. It's like,
And then he goes, I guess I have to look out for the 4 other moments.
Yeah.
I'll be on the lookout.
But yeah, I just really, really liked Colossus. And Negasonic Teenage Warhead was obviously very
Yeah.
great too. Like, she was really, really cool. I would have liked to see a little bit more. Like, I would like to see her have like more speaking lines.
Yeah.
Because what she did say, she was a pretty well written character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for all the feminists out there, I would say she was a strong character as
Yeah,
well.
oh, yeah,
Like, she
she
wasn't
held her
overly
own.
sexualized.
Yeah, she was-
Dude, check the privilege.
I'm sorry, I'm checking my microaggressions. I'm really sorry about that. But
no, but like we say, like she was really hot, but like let's be honest here, she didn't show anything.
no, not at all.
She
Like,
wore like
was-
a
was
jacket,
really-
She was,
free
up,
lever.
she was up to her neck and down to her ankle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
and
like,
so was Angel Dust.
but like
honestly.
she was.
No,
oh wait,
no.
hold on. The one scene.
But
where
the one,
Angel Dust
no, but
burst-
like it was handled well.
Yeah,
Like
I freaking
there's the one
love
scene
that.
where
It was
Angel Dust,
made
like,
it was made for a joke.
yeah, it was
though.
totally made for a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Just-
It wasn't meant to sexualize anything.
Yeah,
Like it was
just-
totally for the joke.
Miss your.
Yeah, like
oh,
like when
thank
Colossus
you.
and
Oh,
Angel Dust.
that's so sweet. And
Colossus and
then
Angel Dust. That scene really stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Colossus and Angel Dust are fighting, and like they get like they're fighting and stuff like that, and then Angel Dust's boob,
Yeah.
or her boob,
But like, can we also
comes
point
out
out
of it comes out of her
like,
shirt,
her
and Colossus,
teeth,
her teeth. It comes out of her shirt, and then
Um,
Colossus is all like, "Oh God!" Like he's like covering his eyes and stuff like that. And
Oh,
she's like,
you're,
"Oh, that's so
the
sweet."
thing.
Can we point out that like I like that part for another reason? The fact that in all these movies, like all superhero movies, like where chicks are wearing like these scantily clad clothes, like
Yeah.
nothing ever falls out, and she's wearing like a t-shirt and like
Yeah.
it happens to
Yeah.
fall out, and
It's
they
grounded in realism.
address that like. That could happen. Like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
could be fighting, and all of a sudden a tit slips out.
Yeah.
Nip slip,
Tit slips.
nip slip. Like
Just
you
like
know?
you ever noticed
Well,
in like the
Janet
Avengers,
Jackson.
Like
Yeah.
like in the Avengers,
like when Black Widow's
nothing-
fighting, like her, like she's wearing like this leather jacket.
Yeah,
like
like-
the zipper doesn't come down
Yeah,
at all.
like, really?
it's-
Like what?
It must be
Like-
like glued with like gorilla glue times a billion.
Yeah,
like,
like
She's like fighting everyone. She's holding the zipper up like this.
just like
one
come
hand
at me,
with her
guys.
You
No.
hear, like buttons just bursting left, back, and right.
But like I really liked that. Like it was truly like it felt like real life in terms of
Yeah.
like that could happen when you're fighting.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
if heroes were actually real in this world, you could just be wearing a t-shirt and all of a sudden, oh, your tits.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That hasn't happened to me. For every nickel I have, I
What?
have like 100 nickels.
excuse me.
I have like
You
zero.
want English next time, kid? I'm just kidding.
Whoa, Nichols.
We should just do this the rest of this review and just Charlie Brown adult speak. Just so yelling when we don't agree on something.
Can I bet Anthony's favorite part or Gab's favorite part was when they were in the strip club and all the tits.
and Stan Lee.
Stan Lee is the
Probably
DJ.
best Stan
Next
Lee
time-
cameo.
The great
Next up on the stage,
chastity.
That name's really ironic.
That name's really ironic.
Yeah, right?
Because how do you know she's working here? Because I'm freaking stalking her.
What was it? Is like you can't buy love, but you can rent it for 3.5 minutes.
You can rent it.
I think every character in this movie was really well written.
Yeah.
honestly.
Is this the best Stan Lee cameo though?
I
I still like.
no, honestly, I really
From
dig
the three that
the
I've seen.
I really dig the Amazing Spider-Man
From the
one.
3 that you've seen.
Which one?
Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man
Oh,
2,
what
when
was
he's the
the-
librarian, they're
I-
fighting
no,
the
I will
librarian.
say that's
I like
one of my
that one.
favorites.
I think that's top 5.
Yeah, I really like that one.
let's see.
I also like the one where he's the army general. Was that Iron Man 3?
That was Avengers. 2.
No, Captain.
He's like
No,
he's like the army-
that was
he's
Iron Man.
No, was that Fantastic Four?
Wait, what was that?
He was an army
No,
general. He was like
that
giving
was
a
that was
speech.
like Captain America. Or
Was
something
it
like
Captain
that.
America?
Yeah, because
I
it was
remember.
like he looked shorter in real life or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
like,
yeah.
I
I thought,
expected-
what was the one in Avengers 2 where he's got like, he has like the drink and he talks to
Oh, that
a
was
Falcon.
that was a
Like,
good one
you
too.
can't drink. This is for old guys like me.
Yeah, that was where,
the Guardians of the Galaxy one. I didn't think was that great. Like it was just
I don't
him
remember
like
that
talking to
one.
a
Oh,
girl.
but I thought that was funny how like Raccoon called him like old perv.
I also liked when he played in Iron Man 1 when he played Hugh Hefner.
Yeah,
Like, that was
hey
really
there,
funny.
Hef.
That was funny.
Like he's had some great roles and like like some great little cameos. And
Yeah.
I liked how they pointed out a gratuitous cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would say this is definitely the longest Stan Lee cameo
Yeah.
because he actually had lines in it.
Yeah, it took an entire
He's
scene
had-
with him in it.
Yeah.
He's had lines in other ones.
No, yeah, but
Uh,
No, I meant like an entire scene was
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
about him.
Yeah, and like I will say, like, when I go back to the opening credits when it said, like, the writers, the real heroes here. It really is. Like,
they really are the real heroes.
Like, can we
the
point out,
writing
like,
was exceptional
like
for this
the
movie.
fact that it's been 10 years working on this, and there's been hundreds of drafts of that.
Oh, yeah,
like, they picked
and the
the
leaked
best
test footage too.
Yeah.
test footage.
Like, they
Which is
picked
literally in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah. They picked the best possible script.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It
Hands
was.
down.
I
it's
don't know who
finally
wrote
aged.
this
There was
movie.
not one moment where
It's
I
like a
said,
fine wine.
like,
Yeah.
where I felt like they could have had something better.
Yeah.
Like, if I like put it like this, like, if I had said like maybe they should have like let someone else look at it, like I was like, no, like, fucking put that on screen. Like,
Yeah.
nothing else could have.
Definitely.
Like, they couldn't have made any better jokes. Like, and like we say stuff was improv, but a lot of that was written by the writers because they did such a good job. Like,
Yeah.
like, and I just thought, like, because Ryan Reynolds I think was the first to say like at the Comic-Con panel that like, yeah, there was improv, but like the writers were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And 10 years on this project, well worth the wait. Like, because think about it, put it out 10 years ago when Spider-Man and like when Spider-Man 1 and 2 were coming out and like Iron Man 1 had just come out, like it wouldn't have been what it is. Like
This thing would have never seen the light of day.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
like hell no.
it would have never been R. It would have never been
No,
R.
I know it would have never been R.
No.
It would, like, because think about it, like even Iron Man was a huge gamble.
Yeah.
Like when they were going for it,
Yeah.
and then it ended up being like the top. I think it was the
Like-
top grossing movie of 2007.
Yeah, and look at
So like and then they saw like, holy shit, we can make money off this
Yeah.
stuff, and then cue the Avengers and like
Yeah.
everything is going
Marvel
on.
Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that.
so 10 years ago, this thing would
Phase
have
one.
never been made. This thing would have never seen the light of day.
Yeah, look at I was reading this one article about, because if you didn't know, Deadpool broke a lot of records.
Yeah, it did.
It made $135 million in
One weekend.
the first weekend, and that's the most for an R-rated movie ever. Like,
Which is
and
absolutely fantastic.
It was like recently held by what?
Good for them. They deserve it.
Oh, I thought you were saying which movie held it. I forget which movie recently held it. I think Hangover 2 was up there actually.
What a-
Like for
I
over-
saw that opening.
What an embarrassment.
but like
Dark day for humanity.
it also pointed out other superhero movies that opening weekends that were rated R, and it was like of action, like, because there really only one other superhero movie has really been rated R, Watchmen.
and Super
And Punisher.
and Punisher.
Punisher.
Both Punishers actually.
It was both Punishers?
Sorry,
Or was it one?
should I have
Yeah,
said
it's two
decent movies?
No, the first Punisher was actually pretty good.
I actually.
I have to say, it was
I've
actually a pretty good movie.
I think I've watched parts of both of them, and I just kind of like meshed them together.
Oh, the
so
second
they're
one
all
was
movie.
awful. The second
Awful?
one was awful.
Awful.
Yeah, god awful, awful.
No, but like,
yeah.
It's got a 4 out of 10 stars.
but like, I also like
It's got
how
white privilege at 10 stars.
this definitely sets a new precedent for superhero movies, because you can tell up until this point there has been that little bit of like, we gotta have like the kid-friendly aspect to it, you
Yeah.
know? Like, look
we
at
have to market this to little kids.
yeah, like there's been jokes and there's been like things that like definitely go over kids' heads, but that's in every single kid movie. Like they put in jokes for like adults, but like you can tell that this is gonna set a new age for superhero movies. Like I was saying before, like before we started recording, I would love for them to possibly re-look at Suicide Squad and maybe recut it, maybe like put in jokes that they didn't want to put in, and possibly make
Or
it
just
rated
make it-
R.
or just
And
make
more
it
violence
more
too.
violent.
Suicide Squad is
like-
extremely violent.
Like, because you can tell that if it goes PG-13, they're going to be cutting certain things out, like, and it won't be as crazy, it won't be as big, like, but it will still be a great movie, hopefully, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
like, but like, going forward with movies, they're gonna like push the boundaries now, because I think I compared Deadpool to Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like, Guardians of the Galaxy tested the waters of like
Unknown superheroes.
Exactly, unknown superheroes, where we can take the universe, like
Yeah.
how far out, what will the public actually like. This is looking at what will the public actually respond to in terms of like, if we are honest and say this hero is not always clean, you know, like
Yeah.
like he's gonna say fuck, he's gonna cut off guys' heads, you know, like, you know,
He's gonna talk about his dick.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
like I hope
A lot.
exactly, like the one scene where he puts on his freaking masturbating Crocs, you know, like
And he jacks off to the universe.
yeah, like that wouldn't be in just any other Marvel movie, like,
No,
so
not
I
at
think
all.
it's like
It'd be one
Like,
of those. It would be
Guardians-
one of those like college, comedies.
yeah,
Yeah, like frat house
Yeah.
comedy and stuff like
Guardians of the Galaxy expanded the universe. This expands the
Where the movies
like
can go from
exactly
this
the
point on.
level of like humor and like what they can
The
put
boundaries.
into the boundaries. Yeah.
What I take away from this is that like with the recent announcement that the new Wolverine movie is going to be rated R, I'm very happy about that because Wolverine is an R-rated character as well.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's not as funny. He's not as funny as
Cracks
Deadpool.
jokes.
Yeah, he cracks jokes. He's not as funny as Deadpool, but he is way more violent.
Oh my
Like
god.
holy shit, this guy like disembowels people
Yes.
in the comics.
Oh,
But like
there's been
the thing is
yeah.
like I want them what I really hope the studios do is I really want them to really pick and choose what they make rated R and rated PG-13.
Yeah.
Because if we start doing I'm really glad that we're going to start seeing an influx of more R-rated movies. Like Mad Max Fury Road proved
Oh my God.
that you can make an absolutely incredible R-rated action movie.
Yeah.
And now this movie proves that you can also do that with superhero movies.
Yeah.
And
But
also
what
make
I-
them funny.
And also
Yeah.
make them funny, yeah. But what I really want to see in these coming years is that, sure, we do get a lot more R-rated movies focusing on like action or like superhero movies and stuff like that. But also, PG-13 is also a viable option
Yeah.
for superhero movies.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, Guardians of the Galaxy shouldn't have been rated R. Honestly, when you think about
No,
it,
no.
like there was no need for that to be
No.
rated R. This is pretty much Marvel Universe of Star Wars. Well,
Yeah.
technically, it's
like,
kind of
I look at it like this.
it's kind
like
of it's kind
they
of
have
shared
to-
now because
yeah.
Disney owns both
Um,
Marvel and Star Wars.
they have to
Star Wars
look at
is
them-
the Marvel Star Wars.
Yeah.
They have to look at
Marvel
the
Star
movie
Wars.
and see
Marvel Star
like
Wars.
what audience they have to play to. Because Deadpool, it was this whole like when they were talking about making it R, there was this big worrying about like, well, let's think about like past superhero movies. What age group has been going to these like multiple times, or like
Yeah.
which age group has been the most receptive? And unfortunately, big age group is like 13 to 16. You know, like that like group right there of like young adults like who a lot of them go to Comic-Con, a lot of them like, you know, read comics, but like you also have to look at like, will that group like try to like get into these movies as well, like with an adult supervision, you know, like if you're under, you know,
Yeah.
of course.
I think the way they
like-
planned it is when the
If you
people.
need an adult.
Yeah.
if you need an adult.
I think the way they planned it is like when the kids that saw, like teenagers that saw Iron Man. This is,
Yeah.
like I said, this is 10 years later, so now
Yeah.
these are adults who are still seeing these movies.
Exactly.
They're like kind of seeing the same thing. Like, I mean, this could kind of be a lot more violent,
Yeah.
or more visually appealing and
Exactly.
funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And then like they show this and like, oh, this is exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, and it's like if they had come out with an Iron Man movie that was rated R,
I'll think that
people
could
would be
work.
so
there,
confused.
there would be no point to
people
it.
would be
you
so
know?
confused. They'd be
Yeah.
like, why?
They'd be like,
you
this
know?
is way too overly violent.
Yeah.
Like, this is because like Iron Man doesn't kill people, and neither does Batman. Although an R-rated Batman would work. I would
Yeah.
think.
An R-rated Batman
Do
would
we
be-
need an R-rated Batman?
But
movie?
here's the thing. Technically speaking, we would get that if Suicide Squad was rated R,
That's true.
because
But Batman
that,
wouldn't kill people, obviously.
like,
I think,
because
I
Joker,
think whoever the
'cause he
villain
is-
is in that movie would kill people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
If we had a Batman, if The Dark Knight was rated R, holy shit, how cool would that be? Like we could actually see Joker kill. Well, we do see Joker kill people, but in like more graphic ways.
Yo, that's
and we
why-
see
I
Batman
mean, like,
question.
that's why I think
so he
Suicide-
seems shoot someone and then actually see blood come out of him.
Yeah,
That's why I
exactly.
think Suicide Squad should be rated R, because, you know, in the trailer it shows Joker with the gun, you know, firing. Like, have him hit some people.
And
Have him,
Suicide
like,
Squad kills people
like,
too.
Have
Like-
have like
Joker
when,
just misses every
like,
bullet.
but here's the thing, like,
I'm still
he's
here.
a stormtrooper. He's a stormtrooper. No, but like you see the scene where like he's like, I want to show you my toys, or like when he like puts the light on her, like oh, I shouldn't say her. It's, you know, there's rumors that that's Harley Quinn on the table there.
I would assume so.
Yeah, but like show that, you know, show him, like, you know, don't be like silhouette, you know, like what happened, you know, like have him be that crazy fucking psycho that you
Yeah.
want him to be, that you kind of wanted Heath Ledger to have that extra like step. Like Heath Ledger played the Joker character well.
Yeah.
I want Jared Leto to play the Joker crazy well. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like have that craziness. Joker, like, I look at almost like Heath Ledger's was almost like a Hannibal Lecter type. You know, like where he's very methodical, very calm, and then all of a sudden like he gets a little bit angry. You know, like where I just want Jared Leto to be like, fuck it. You know, like
I was talking about this with Anthony before, and I have a theory about how the Joker has been portrayed throughout media. Now, I'm not talking about like animated Joker or
Yeah,
like video game
okay,
Joker.
yeah.
Like the three main Jokers: Nicholson, Ledger, and now going to be Leto. Jetto.
Jetto.
Anyway,
Jetto.
Jetto. Jetto.
Jetto.
Here's my card.
Jared Leto's Jello is now Jetto.
Jetto. He
But
dressed
anyway,
Jetto. Sorry.
like Nicholson in the 1980s Batman It's just like cracking up with it.
He made a card joke.
But yeah,
Imagine
like
a tongue twister.
Jared Leto drives a Jetta.
Jared Leto drives a Jetta eating Jello.
Jetto drives a Jetta.
Jetto drives a Jetta
Jello.
with Jello.
Exactly.
Sorry, go
Say it
on.
5 times fast. But anyway, Nicholson in the like 80s Batman was like the funny Joker. Like
Yeah.
he made a lot of jokes. He was really
Yeah.
primarily based around humor.
Yeah.
And the Joker represents
He
three
dipped
things.
the toes of
Yeah.
it, you know?
The Joker represents three things:
Mhm.
humor, anarchy, and psychoticism.
Yeah.
Psychotics. Psych.
Crazy. He's
Crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Yeah. Fucking insane.
Insanity.
Insanity. There we go.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
So funny, anarchistic, and it's insanity.
Yeah.
So Jack Nicholson's Joker was primarily funny because if you rewatch the 1880s Batman,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a pretty funny character.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting
Then
thing.
you watch The Dark Knight, and the Joker's all about anarchy.
Yeah.
Like literally levels a hospital
Yeah.
and like destroys a police station. Like all about anarchy and like
Yeah.
New World Order and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But when you look at this one, Leto looks like he's going to be taking the crazy route.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the trailers, he's like laying in piles of knives, like
Yeah.
laughing. He's like performing operations on people. He's like crazy. He's got like
Yeah.
damage to crap
Like,
across his forehead.
He's jumping into freaking vats of something.
Yeah,
you
jumping
know?
into
like,
pools and shit.
You know,
like,
it's one of those things where like,
Cannonballs.
Swan
You're insane.
I watched this thing and it was like, put Nicholson or Heath Ledger into any scene from the trailers and it doesn't work. Put this new Joker into any of those scenes and it works perfectly. Like especially the outfits that he's wearing, like you know, like
yeah.
those insane, like the one like he has like a freaking like, it's like it looks like kind of like crocodile skin, like a jacket, you know, like
Yeah.
which I would find really funny if it actually was.
Hey,
but-
Killer Croc, look what I'm wearing.
Look what I'm wearing.
Bitch.
It's my dad's bitch.
That's my day.
It's my dad. It's my dad.
My day.
But like, I want him to play it like that because I don't like, you know, they're all saying like, you know, he's never gonna be as good as Ledger. He's never gonna be good as
I
Nicholson.
think he does have potential,
Like,
though.
I don't want him to be as good as them. I want him to make his own.
Yeah, I want him
Joker.
to be his own Joker.
Like,
Exactly.
Because when I think of Joker, I don't think of Ledger. I don't think of Nicholson. I don't think of, you know, the animated series. I think of
Yeah,
all
you don't
of them
think
in
you
their
don't think of
own-
the actors who portrayed him.
I think
you think of the
all-
actual character.
Yeah, I think of all the different ones that have been in like their different universes. Because even like I would consider one of the best Jokers the animated one, and
Yeah,
that's
Mark
voiced,
Hamill,
That's
yeah.
voiced by Mark Hamill. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think he has one of the, like personally one of the best voices for it. Like he plays it perfect. Like that character is amazing in the animated
Especially in
series.
the Arkham series too.
Oh my
yeah,
god, yeah.
especially the
like,
series.
but I would never compare him to Heath Ledger.
No,
like,
not at all.
like,
No.
And like that's why I hate. Like okay,
They're
I'm
two
gonna put-
completely different
I'm gonna-
Jokers
I'm
when you
gonna
think
put
about
out.
it.
I don't know how you guys feel. I think Ben Affleck's going to be a decent Batman.
I do think Ben Affleck is going to be a pretty good Batman.
Because I hate people who immediately say like, "Oh no, he's going to suck." Because look, they did the same thing for Christian
you
Bale.
can tell he's taking inspiration from Kevin Conroy though.
Yeah.
Which is he's Batman. Kevin
Yeah.
Conroy is Batman.
Yeah, like
and you can tell he's taking inspiration from
like
him.
every single Batman, minus George Clooney. Just putting in a disclaimer.
December, we do not promote Batman versus Batman and Robin.
Batman versus Robin.
Batman versus Robin.
That,
That'd be cool.
that was actually that's actually an animated movie. You should watch
Is
it.
it
It's
really?
really good.
I'll check it out.
It's actually a great animated movie.
I'll check it out.
Is it still like 12-year-old Robin?
It's like 15-year-old, but
I
it's
think I
actually
remember seeing
it's
commercials
not
for it.
it's not actual Batman. I think it's Dick Grayson portraying Batman. It's a complicated one.
One of
it's
those.
It's a weird one.
No, it's actually really good. It's really good.
No, I don't doubt it.
All the animated Batmans are actually really good.
Yeah.
But like people who immediately just like look at the hero and just say like, or like who's casted at them, and they look at their past work as like, oh, that doesn't make a good Batman. Well, you don't look at their past work. Look at how he's gonna play Batman.
Yeah, you look at the
know,
current.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, like Christian Bale. Let's be honest here. Has any other thing he's done really portrayed a Batman-like character?
That
American
one-
Psycho
That
was
one
probably
guy
the
from
closest.
Legally Blonde.
Was he?
He was in Legally Blonde.
Yeah, wasn't he?
No, that's a
don't know.
different dude.
Wasn't that different?
It's a
I haven't
different
seen Legally
dude.
Blonde since I was
It's a
like
different
4, dude.
dude. I've seen Legally Blonde too often. All right. Shut up.
He's currently watching it in his dorm.
Yeah.
What? I'm currently watching it
Takes
right
his
now.
phone off. I was like, yeah.
What?
No.
Wait,
No.
we're still recording?
No, but like, I want people to wait and see type thing. You know, like I
Yeah.
think he's gonna, because it's gonna be a different Batman, just like how it's gonna be a different Joker, just like how it's gonna be like a different character. Like you can't just immediately jump on like that doesn't match. You're like no, like he's not gonna do a good job. Like going back to Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds was casted perfectly in X-Men Origins. like
They just fucked up his character.
Yeah, they just
exactly.
fucked his character,
It literally
exactly.
was. He was
that was
perfect
a
for
writer.
That.
That was
Yeah.
that was a writer and a director, and that was a crew fault.
Yeah.
That wasn't Ryan Reynolds' fault.
My favorite scene in the entire movie is when he's in the elevator with them, and he's like packed in here with a guy, all like 4 dudes on a high protein diet, like like, and it's like when he's like, okay, everyone's dead. Like
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite scenes, and that's like the first 2 minutes of the freaking movie.
and that's Deadpool. Like that's
Yeah.
who Deadpool is.
Yeah, like, and then when they sew his mouth shut, it's like fuck you, all right.
Like I don't get it. How do you sew the merc with the mouth? How do you sew his mouth shut?
Exactly, but like when I
What the fuck?
when I heard this was being made, I was like, yeah, no, that's right. He should be Deadpool. Like they casted him correctly.
Yeah,
Like
Ryan Reynolds is a fantastic Deadpool. Like
It's
he was
just-
born to
yeah.
play that role.
it's just like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine. Like there's so much like shit going around like how should he actually have always been it? Like like, and it's like
Or J.K. Simmons with J. Jonah Jameson.
yeah, like
Perfect casting.
yeah. When he pictured best Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man now. Spider-Man.
Like, but like it's also looks at like he was literally the perfect one. He looks exactly like Wolverine in my opinion. Like
He does.
Yeah,
No,
like,
yeah, he does.
Yeah, but like it's always just been like when it's bad, it's always because of like how the movie was done. Origins. Wolverine was good in my opinion. He was good.
No,
But,
yeah,
like, it
Hugh
was
Jackman was great.
Like,
Yeah, I like
but
the
it's just
movie.
the freaking CGI plus the script was
and
just
the,
shit.
And the Deadpool.
And the Deadpool.
Mostly the Deadpool.
But like he played Wolverine well in that, like,
Yeah.
and I think if they had redone that like with a better director maybe and better
I
like
think
writers,
if
like
they
that
redid
could have
it
been a
without
great
Deadpool,
movie.
that would
Yeah,
have been fine.
yeah, that could have been a great freaking movie.
Yeah.
Like
Show him going throughout the entire. It's so much potential. Like him fighting in the Civil War, him fighting in World War II, him
Yeah.
fighting in the First World War. Like so
like,
much potential.
showing
in that
how
movie.
long he has actually been around. Because when you catch him in the first X-Men movie, it's just literally like, yeah, he's in Canada. Like he doesn't know why he's here. Like,
Yeah.
It's like you actually want to know because it's constantly that thing like I can't get into your past, like
he's immortal,
Dr.
that's
X,
why. Yeah.
or how did I say Dr. Professor X? What the fuck?
Only a
Dr. X.
Only a doctor.
That awkward he's like,
I
oh,
don't
my
get my
God.
PhD up.
Oh
Going back
shit.
to the whole
Oh,
Wolverine being R-rated movie now.
Yeah.
I played the actual
He's often compared to Deadpool and how like graphic he can
Yeah.
be, like
He disembowels people.
Yes,
Like
he's
it's
fucking
ridiculous.
insane.
He goes up, pounces on people, and shreds their chest open. Like
Yeah,
it's
he's-
ridiculous.
he's crazy.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, going back, I played the video game version of that of X-Men Origins Wolverine. That was rated M.
Yeah.
and it's pretty. People
You kill people in that. Like,
People's bodies go through tree limbs, like
Yeah.
right through
Yes.
the fucking chest.
Yeah.
But I didn't see this in the movie. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Wolverine doesn't kill people. What the fuck is this shit? Like,
Yeah.
No, but that
Yeah.
game is better than the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like you look at
It's
the
like one of the only like movie-based video games that was actually good that I like playing.
and Spider-Man 2.
yeah, like you look at the old movie, like you look at the original X-Men like movies. It's like Wolverine's kind of a pussy.
He's not killing people.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's just a big slap in the face for like. Don't get
he's-
me wrong. The,
he
the,
doesn't think he's
the
holding
first
back.
two X-Men
Yeah.
movies were great.
Oh, yeah, no,
X-Men
I-
1 and 2 are great.
Um,
But like when you look at it, it's like a slap in the face for people who've been reading the comics, and Wolverine doesn't kill people. And you're
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck is this shit?
like also like it's just I mean I think X-Men First Class was the first time I really said this feels like an X-Men full movie.
Yes.
X-Men 2, I freaking love X-Men 2.
Yeah, X-Men 2 is great.
Nightcrawler's freaking awesome in that. I
Hell
love
yeah, dude.
like I actually like that storyline that they do in that. It's a great kind of it's a little bit of an origin story for Wolverine. Like you don't get it all, but like you look at like X-Men First Class and X-Men Days of Future Past, it really shows like what can happen when you're a superhero. Like in X-Men Days of Future Past, Storm's killed. Like and like in the one scene by a freaking Sentinel, all of them are dead. Like you start realizing, and then like the one question like Beast like goes to Wolverine at the one part like in the future, do I make it? And he just looks at him. Nope.
No.
Just like nope.
I forgot the ending of the movie. They all make it, right?
Well, I mean they all come back. Like
They all
you know,
get revived, right?
because he changes the future.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen the movie since it came out in theaters.
Days
so.
of Future Past.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it since it came out. I
But
don't
like
really remember.
literally, the way like it kind of leads up to like all of a sudden like him changing the future is like they're all being killed. Like
Yeah.
by these Sentinels who like can freaking do whatever they want.
They can adapt to whoever they're fighting
Yeah.
against.
Like and
They're the
it's-
ultimate killing machine. Essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Like-
like crazy to like because it's the first time you're like, oh shoot, like heroes can die. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like in X-Men 3, like when Cyclops dies or when Jean Grey dies, it's like, oh shoot.
I thought
It's like,
I
alright.
thought Cyclops died at the end of 2.
No, he dies at
No,
the
he
beginning
does
of 3.
Remember, because
Beginning of-
remember Jean Grey like explodes.
Yeah, beginning
yeah.
of 3. She dies at the end of 2. Sorry.
Yes, Wolverine kills her.
That's it.
No.
No,
She dies. She
at
dies
the end of
holding
3,
back the water in 2.
Yeah.
Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Jean Grey in the second
And then she
X-Men
turns.
movie.
Then in 3, she turns into Dark Phoenix and
Yeah.
kills everyone.
Yeah.
And then
that's
Wolverine kills
Oh
her.
yeah, okay.
Whoops. Yeah. Don't question me on my comic book movies, man.
nah, bro.
What's good?
Yeah. Fuck with this.
Come at me, brah. Sorry, going back to Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
um,
we're reviewing
we-
Deadpool.
we
Yeah,
spent
I just
10
want to say one thing about Deadpool. Negasonic Teenage Warhead kills 2 people in that movie. Do you remember the one time when at the final fight she explodes and like the big shipping container flies into the 2 soldiers, squishing them?
Yeah.
She fucking kills people, and it just gets glossed over.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what?
did nobody notice
You know
that?
Oh, baby's
You know-
first kill.
You know why? I think it's because like Colossus isn't with her to like advise her what she's gonna do like with her powers.
Like, yeah, I guess. Like, I
she-
can see that
she
being
could
an
be-
explanation.
Like, she could be dark at heart, but like with Colossus, like, oh, now I gotta watch what I do now.
I look at it like it's
Becoming the
almost
ultimate
Like
guy.
when your dad's watching.
Yeah.
my dad.
My dad's watching. My dad's
Guys, I can't. My dad.
Can't kill anybody. Say these words, my dad.
No, but like I think I looked like I saw that and I noticed
Shout out
I
my
noticed
dad.
that, but I almost look at it like she had to kind of like if like her powers like are kind of in those like the only reason
I feel
she
like
didn't
I feel like
kill,
she doesn't have control of her
like
power.
the only reason she didn't kill Angel Dust is because Angel Dust has powers. Let's be honest here. When she slams into her, Angel Dust like if it was any other person, they'd be dead.
Yeah.
Oh
alright?
yeah, hell yeah.
Like
That's why. But like, I
straight
feel like
up.
that's why
Yeah,
she knew
yeah,
she
gets-
wouldn't hold
gets,
back.
Yeah.
She gets knocked back a couple of feet,
Yeah.
and then just gets right back up.
Yeah, like let's
Well,
be
yeah,
honest
because
here.
Angel Dust has like,
She's-
what's her her power's like super strength, but I forgot
Yeah.
something
She's
with her
like-
bones.
She's like superhuman, but like
Yeah,
she,
she's
she,
superhuman.
she got treatment from like Ajax and like
Yeah.
like what they promised to like the other guys, like they actually did with her and not
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those things where it's almost like she is young. She doesn't know how to control her powers as much. Like, in the future, like we were talking about her powers in these movies. Like, if she's in future movies, like she could learn how to like, you know, utilize her powers differently. You know, like I almost look at in going back to X-Men in First Class, the guy who can shoot a laser beam out of his chest, how like he literally can't control that.
What's
you
his
know,
name?
I forget his name right now.
So it's an R or something?
Ray. I don't know.
Raymond. Yeah.
Raymond.
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 But like it's all about like his whole story is how like he can't control his beam, like, and how eventually at the end of the movie like he's able to like beam. But like it could be like that, like where she like can't control it and all of a sudden like, you know, she learns the different methods of her powers, like, but it's
marshmallows.
roasting. Exactly. You know,
Starting a campfire.
I don't know, man. I hope can't wait for Deadpool too.
I hope they get other X-Men in the next one. I hope the
Yeah,
studio.
Cable's
Oh,
coming
Cable,
in.
yes.
I can't wait. Oh my god, dude! If they get either Stephen Lang or Liam Neeson for Cable,
Or I thought about this too, right? Like as soon as I dropped him off.
Keira Knightley, right?
No.
Kieran Knightley. Yes.
No.
So she has range.
She has
She
range.
has range. I was thinking more of Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman too. And, all right, any old dude with gray
Hellboy.
hair, semi-buff,
Hellboy.
flat top.
Oh shoot, yeah, Ron Perlman. I
Oh,
don't
Ron
like-
Perlman's getting old too.
I don't like his face as much for it. I like what's
Stephen
his-
Lang.
Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang's
Stephen
cool.
Lang. Legitimately, they did. I don't know if you guys saw it. Someone posted on Twitter like because he announced that like it was a cut of his face like with like the.
It looks
shit.
just like
It was
Cable.
literally like
It's ridiculous
it
how
was
much it
up,
looks like
It was
Cable.
up against Cable from the Deadpool
game?
video game, and I was like, holy crap!
It's
yeah.
ridiculous how much
Which
he looks like
one's
Cable.
which?
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, it's like one of those things where Cable is known for being a bigger dude, like so it's like.
Oh, Stephen,
that-
have you seen what Stephen Lang looks like?
No, I don't get me
I was
wrong.
about to say he's fucking huge.
But like, it's almost like I wish there was a cross between Stephen Lang and like The Rock to play him. You know,
Yeah.
Stephen
just
Rock?
Stephen Rock, like size of The
Dwayne
Rock,
Lang.
Or the Lang.
the Lang, size of The Rock, acting skills of like him. You know,
Yeah.
like you know,
The Rock has everything you need.
but he could never play Cable.
Oh, yeah.
Give him white hair.
No, he's playing Black Adam.
True, which will be freaking
That's
awesome.
gonna be sweet. Yeah.
Um,
Well, all we need is a
But-
Shazam. Shazam!
They should hire.
A kid that evolves into like a big, muscly dude.
Hey
that ends
Andrew, you
up
want to
being-
play Shazam? You look small
Oh,
enough.
Andrew.
Oh,
Andrew. No. In all honesty, Andrew kind of does look like the kid
Shazam.
like Shazam.
Shave his beard. And yeah.
That's the power of pound cell, baby.
That's the power pants, though, babe. I remember those
Episode
commercials.
not brought.
I really want to know who they could cast as Shazam. To be honest,
Yeah.
I don't know who they could. Like I'm like trying to think. You know, ever like just trying to think of actors who could actually play it and like
Yeah.
not be able to think of anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, huh?
It's just like he has that olive complexion.
Yeah, because here's the thing. He has to be the same size as The Rock, kind of. You know, like because Shazam and Dark.
I mean,
you
the
know,
movies that
Black
can be made
Adam.
for, the movies that can be made for like another couple of years.
Yeah,
So
Still,
exactly.
Like,
you
I'm
can still beef up
true. I almost think of like.
and get thick.
Anyway.
What the fuck is
Maybe they should hire Colossus as Shazam.
Oh, the Russian dude who plays Colossus is actually 6'8".
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Holy
fucking
hell.
ridiculous.
He's Anthony.
Anthony, you're
He's
shorter
Anthony.
than him.
He's an inch taller than me.
Yeah. Aw.
6'8". It's ridiculous.
What a dick.
What an asshole.
Douche. Give me this one. He's in a movie.
But like I really like. I want to see what they do with the next movie.
Yeah, I'm really looking
I
forward
want
to
to know
Deadpool
what
2.
bad guy they
You know
get.
what?
Yeah, it's like the thing I'm looking forward to with Deadpool 2 is that now that this movie has done so well, they're definitely gonna have a much bigger budget,
True.
so they could do so much more
Yeah,
with
I
Deadpool.
wonder.
and-
Actually, you know, I was thinking about this. I wonder how they'll play in Cable. I wonder if it'll be like one of those things where Deadpool. It's been a few years. He already interacted with Cable in terms of like that was his hit. You know, like because it can't really be it because.
I think it'd be
Cable's-
better. Is like Deadpool already knows.
Yeah,
Cable.
like
I think it'd be a lot better.
hope at least, like because I don't want them to play it off like another origin story.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like I don't need them giving more background.
Yeah,
like,
let's not have another Amazing Spider-Man 2 where we have so many characters we need to introduce them all.
exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like
ridiculous. Yeah.
have
I still like
established
Amazing
characters.
Spider-Man 2. It's just the fact that that was like one of the main things
I
everyone
hate that
was
movie.
like.
I hate that movie so much.
I mean, the thing is with Cable,
I didn't finish that movie.
You walked out?
From
Of
his
my
bedroom.
room. Of my room.
Fuck.
He closed his
I'm
laptop.
done. And the movie's still playing. It comes back in. It's like play again. No.
Fuck you.
No.
I'm like, I feel
That
like
would have been such a better movie.
I feel like Cable, like you don't really need an
Close.
introduction for Cable. Like when you think of it, all he is just like a guy who comes from the future,
Yeah.
needs Deadpool's help, and Deadpool needs his help, and
Yeah.
that's pretty much how it goes.
And
Like,
they
yeah.
jack each other off. That's
you know, and they just wank.
Each other up.
Um,
So much, man.
no, but like it's true. Like
Top 20.
because you know you almost look at I go back to the Deadpool video game. They don't introduce Cable. It's
No,
just like
I don't
you
know.
know who
He's
he
just
is.
there.
He's just there, you know. He's just like Deadpool.
Deadpool, need your help.
Need your help.
Battles in the future. Take my hand. Take my hand.
hand.
And
Um,
we can fly.
Anyway,
But like, I hope they get a better, not a better. I shouldn't say better because Ajax was good. A good villain for that movie. And did they say when it will be out?
no, I don't think so. I think they were saying that they were gonna replace Fantastic Four 2's thing with Deadpool, which is a good movie.
Yeah.
So it's
Good
out
move.
right now.
What a great movie.
It's coming out in 2 weeks. Just what?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
But yeah,
I just realized that we've been talking about why we like this movie so much for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Should we talk about anything we don't like about it? Was there anything you don't like? Legitimately speaking,
It was too short.
you thought it could be longer?
I can see that.
I thought it
I-
was.
I
I thought it was.
walked out
I
of
thought it was
the-
pretty good length.
I saw the
honestly.
credits roll and it was just like, wow, it's over already? That went by fast.
Did you see the end credit thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
I
The
stayed
Ferris
through the
Bueller
entire
thing. That was
credits.
awesome.
The freaking Ferris
What are you
Bueller.
doing here?
Get
It's
out.
over.
Go.
Just go.
Go.
There's nothing to
Go.
see here.
He just.
Hi.
Hi. Seriously,
It was
my
genuine
favorite.
high. Like,
Yeah.
Hi.
You
This
just
was
like
genuine
wasn't
high.
expecting it.
See, we're going back to talking about why we like this movie so much. There's no,
It's so likable.
you can't not like this movie.
Like,
No,
literally,
fuck it.
literally.
Just
Because
Unless
here's the
you're
thing,
not.
when I saw that scene, why I love that so much is because in all the trailers, it starts out with the wait.
Yeah,
Like I'm
just
so
hi.
happy it starts out with hi.
Honestly, if I did have one criticism of it, I think it's that it's a little too formulaic in like the origin story. And
But
the
I think
way
they
it-
needed that.
Yeah, but
They did need no. It's not so much a criticism. It's more of a nitpick.
I think
Honestly.
you didn't start off with this. With the,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
You know
not. It's
what?
not a criticism. It's more of just like a nitpick.
You know what I look at? You ever watch the channel? Is it Screen Junkies who do everything wrong with?
Oh, it's CinemaSins.
CinemaSins. Wow. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh no, Screen Junkies is Honest Trailers.
I don't watch.
Actually, never mind. That's Honest Trailers. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay.
You can stop now. You can stop
CinemaSins. They like all the movies that are actually good. I love how they start out with. Let's be honest here. We're just nitpicking. Like, you know,
like
just
with Mad Max Fury Road. Like when
yeah,
they did
like
that.
it's just like we're just nitpicking. This is actually a really awesome movie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know any criticism of it. Like, to be honest.
Honestly, I really did not like anything about this movie.
I can't.
I
Really,
loved every single aspect of this movie.
yeah, I can't really think of anything I didn't like about the
Yeah.
movie. Like I said,
I'm
it's my
like
favorite-
honestly thinking right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to see it again, purely just because I loved it.
I don't know. I think the girlfriend could have been more involved. I think she was pretty funny.
Girlfriend. Yeah, I liked. Well, I
Yeah,
liked
she
their
was really
banter.
cool. She was
I
really
liked
cool
their
character.
banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They again
If they had,
very
if
good
they
chemistry.
had more of that, that'd be funny.
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
very
true.
very good chemistry.
Yeah, like I will say like.
Yeah, you saw her boobs.
Did you see hers?
He's like, you saw it for like a split
It's like
second.
a side boob type thing.
No, you saw nipples.
You saw Ryan Reynolds' dick.
You did.
It's his fake dick.
No, it was his dick.
You can't use a real dick in a movie. That's why you have like.
No, it was his dick.
That's why you have a Django Unchained where you have like the fake dick.
Dude,
When did
you
they
can show a fake.
Okay.
You can show a real dick in a
Alright.
movie.
So in Django Unchained.
So what? Everybody has fake.
Have you
dicks?
seen? Have you seen?
Yeah.
Can use tits. Have you seen?
What's the
Django?
difference?
Have you
Because
seen?
everyone likes tits. Like,
Yeah.
Not everybody likes
Have-
tits.
Some
Have-
people like dicks
Unless
too.
you, unless you got some shitty tits. Then
Have,
you
have you ever seen Django Unchained?
Yeah.
All right, so you know the part where like he's chained up and he's naked, and
All
you
you can
see,
see is
Oh, yeah,
and,
right.
you see like his dick is all
All
laid
you,
down.
all you see is his balls.
Like yeah, but like you still see it though,
Are
right?
you looking for his dick?
No, but you see it.
He
No,
really-
no,
he
that's
really-
not the point. You see it though.
That's not the
right?
point.
So what we're trying to do?
It's
Overruled.
it's a prosthetic.
Okay, maybe Jamie Foxx has a tiny dick.
No, it's a prosthetic.
Maybe Jamie Foxx has a tiny dick.
Jamie Foxx, we love you. Don't sue us.
Maybe Ryan Reynolds has a huge schlong.
Yeah.
When did we see it? I don't
Remember
remember.
when he
That.
proposed?
Do you actually see his dick?
I don't think so.
Dude, it's his dick. You can see his dick.
I
There's
see- you see
articles
his
written
ass.
about it.
I
You
almost
see his
saw the man
ass.
ass.
Yeah,
No,
you
like
see
it's like a
You saw it.
silhouette of it. Well, not like a silhouette, but like you can see just like faintly you can see his dick if you look really close.
Is it like in like Gone Girl where like Ben Affleck walks into the shower and you see his side of his dick?
Side
Like,
dick.
Like you see
Well,
side.
yeah,
I
don't
guess
love
like
that
with
side
that,
dick.
but like behind.
Gotta love that side dick.
You know what I mean? Like when
That
Ben Affleck
home
walks in the shower, you see his
education
dick.
diagram
It's like a shot
penis.
inside. In Deadpool, it's a shot from the back, and you see like the back of his
looking
dick.
into the shower. He walks in. He's like walking back, so he's back toward the camera, and like it's angled enough where you see like the side of his wang.
Yeah, but it's like that, but you could see the back of Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds' dick.
I didn't see that.
You can see. All right.
I don't like how much
You
you
have
guys
to look
consider
really
dicks.
close. Yeah, we're talking about
Welcome
dicks
to
a lot.
Cinema Dash, where we talk about dicks.
Welcome to
I don't-
Dick.
I don't like how much you
What
guys
was
the
look
dick
for this
dash?
stuff. I feel like every movie you're like,
We
that
should
was
do a
his dick.
spin off of this. We should do a spin off of this channel where we just talk about dicks in movies.
Cinema Dick.
Spotting dicks. That'd be sick.
That's our April Fool's thing.
That's our April Fool's thing. We do an entire
Sick
episode about
thing or
spot
dick
dick.
thing?
Top 10 dicks in movies.
Stop them dicks in movies. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Sick.
Dick flicks.
Dick flicks. There we go.
I'm
Patent,
pretty sure-
copy, take it to the office.
I'm pretty sure that's
Get
a porno.
Dick
Porn
flick?
website.
Dick flick?
It has to be.
It totally is.
Anything?
not about to find out.
Right now.
Why don't you search it, bud?
Not about to find out. Thank you.
Save search off.
Save search off. All right. So, all right, guys. Time for the rating.
All right.
What's
What are
about
we
it?
giving this movie?
What's about it?
Oh wait, they don't know our
Oh,
style
yeah.
of rating.
I don't
yeah.
watch your
Well, if you
videos.
want-
What? I'm
Oh.
kidding.
Hey, I went and watched Turbo Kid. I saw that.
All right, cool.
That's like our worst.
That's our
episode.
worst. That's our worst
Yeah, I know, but it
episode.
was out, and I'm just like, hey.
I was like, hey,
I need something to kill like half
give
an
these
hour.
pieces of shit a watch. So, what
I
would you
I would have X give it to me at least 10 out of 10 times.
give?
Or
Is it out of 10?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's out of 10.
Yeah. I'd have X give it.
You'd
don't
have X give it to you.
I'd have X give it to me 10 out of 10.
I would
times.
forget my gun bag in Dope Hinder's taxi cab 10 times out of 10 times.
I would try to find Ryan Reynolds' schlong.
I would say hi 10 out of 10 times.
All right, cool. Well, 4 10s around, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
like,
is kind of like our Mad Max review.
Yeah, this is our menu section.
Times 4.
I mean,
times
like,
4.
it's one of those things. The fact that we've
Well,
been
times
talking this whole time and
two.
we haven't been
Times
able to think
two.
of a real
There's two.
bad
Yeah,
thing about
exactly.
it.
2 more
Plus
years.
2 more, minus 2.
Like it's
Minus
just like
half, because Nick still has AIDS.
I'm half a person.
Next cell HIV.
I just want to like leave on this note. Like it's literally one of those things where this movie was the representation of what a superhero movie should be.
Yeah.
You know, like it played the comic book well, it played the video game well, it played the character well as like developing him. Like nothing about it really ever made me say, I wish they did something different. You know?
Yeah.
It felt like I was watching a comic book on screen. Like, and that's how I think comic book movies should be.
Yeah.
Right. Totally. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
So
So
thanks to tiedievids for being
Yeah.
with us.
Thanks,
That was
guys,
really
for
really
coming
cool.
Thank you
We're-
for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us. We should totally do more of these.
Yeah.
I would say if movies that interest all four of us, we should totally do it.
Yeah. If,
So, yeah.
if all of us want to like get together on the same day. Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had a steak dinner to go see.
You cock.
Hey,
You
it was a
go
steak
see.
dinner.
Yeah.
Cock
Alright.
nugget.
Yeah.
Oh, you nugget.
You rough
You
nugget.
cunt muffin.
You rough nugget.
Oh my god.
We're gonna censor that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to boop that one out.
We're
I'm going to college now.
College.
We go to college.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll have their channel linked in the description below. So you
Yeah,
can check
that
out.
channel on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should totally do this again. This is
Yeah,
fun.
I've been on their
It's
channel a
really
couple
good time.
times. I've
Yeah.
been doing a Pokemon playthrough with them. I've been like
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fallout
link
one.
the videos to that.
Yeah.
And you know, if we ever don't want to have this one,
Yeah.
we'll have you.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just go home. I'll drive him. I'll actually
Yeah,
drive
no,
him.
Drive me there and
And
then
then leave. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'll
Where's
see you.
their dorm? It's over there.
It's in that direction.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Whatever,
that would be
fuck.
totally cool.
No, like
Please.
please. Both of
Maybe
you.
both
Yeah,
of you.
that'd be awesome.
At the same
That'd be
time.
totally awesome.
I've got enough holes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meaning USB ports.
There we go.
Ah.
No, like
Oh my god, look at the audio spike on that bad boy.
we do podcasts every once in a
Yeah.
while, so like 100%. Come on
Yeah,
through.
alright, awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Talking to you guys is actually a lot of fun. Like we seem to get along.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Secretly, we talk about you behind your back. Whatever.
I mean, who
Oh,
doesn't?
who doesn't?
you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Our
Yeah.
parents do. Like,
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about your back right.
Nick's HIV positive.
shit.
Nick, I think I gave you the AIDS.
The AIDS, the only one.
Wait,
You
what the fuck is this? You said I was the only one.
Who gave me AIDS?
no, I was the
Dude, this just turned into like a Spanish Telemundo like soap opera shit.
Like you bastard.
What are you doing with him? Right.
I have to go.
Yeah, we're gonna end this
Yes.
before.
Yeah, we're gonna end this before it gets too
Yeah.
hot. All right.
So-
My dad. No.
So thanks for watching this video. You know, like,
Yeah.
comment, subscribe for more.
Many more to come.
Yeah,
many
we're gonna
to
put more
come.
anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you
So
say.
screwed.
So fuck that.
We don't care.
Yeah, so
And-
I'm Gads.
And I'm Deej.
And
Anyone,
that's-
anyone from our channel, thanks for
Yeah,
whoever
anybody from
didn't
their
watch. You know,
That's Saturday
thanks for the
Vids.
people not watching out there.
And I found it in adults.
Don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Love
everybody.
you.
Thanks for watching.